All right, Metabo's NT1865 DMA 2.5 inch 18 volt brushless 15 gauge angled finish nailer. Yeah, that's a mouthful. So for me, it's just 15 gauge. If I'm saying somebody, if I'm telling one of my guys, hey, or a guy that I'm working with, because I really don't have any guys, but a guy, hey, go grab me the 15 gauge. That's all it is. So that's this thing right here. That's the only 15 gauge I have. So this is this is one of the tools that it's a luxury. I bought this because I had a bunch of interior doors to hang, and this makes quick work of them. 2.5 inch nails, fantastic. I've had no problems. This tool paid for itself in one job because of those doors, and I priced it because I knew I had the DeWalt prior to this one. I sold all my entire DeWalt lineup, and then I bought nailers as I needed them, not all at one time, but just if I absolutely have a job that I need one, or I had that that hanging door job, then I went and bought it. That's exactly what I did. Hey, I got that job, I sold it, first payments in the books, boom, I go and buy it. That way, I'm not spending the money when I don't actually have a use for the tool, kind of thing. But this tool is fantastic. Now, with this entire little nail, I'm going to do one video per nailer. It's going to get a little repetitive, but they deserve it. These are awesome. The only thing I really don't like, the hook. See, I mean, this is fine. The I guess rafter hook. I would like it a little more. I like a little bigger, but it stows out of the way. I only have used it maybe once when I actually needed it, because everything else is your trim, your moldings, your casings, all that kind of stuff. So I've only used it once, but either have it or don't. I mean, I think all of them should have at least something, but this is a little too small for me, so I wish I had a little more. Other than that, sightline's great. I know there's a couple people on YouTube that complain about the sightline. If you like look down the straight line, they're like, oh, it's designed that way for a reason. I've absolutely had no problem placing a nail exactly where I want it to be. Yeah, I mean, they're fantastic. It holds enough nails for sure. Hitachi / Metabo / Hikoki say it fires up to 1,100 nails off one 3 amp hour battery. 7.5 pounds. Definitely lighter than the framing nailer, but it's still pretty hefty. It's you notice it if you're working with this all day, which I don't. If I'm I'm always either taking a break or I'm doing other things. But yeah, you're gonna notice the weight for sure. A couple things. Let me just take the battery out real quick. Clearing a jam is fantastic, easy. All you do is you flip this piece up right here. This comes up, and then everything you can just. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets, and it'll push out whatever else you need, and you're good. And you just basically run the bracket, or you want to call it, straight up. Boom, you're good to go. Obviously, slap the battery back in, get your nails from the floor, and you're good to go. I think I may have had maybe one jam, but I'm assuming. I know no tool is perfect, but this tool is pretty close. I do like it a lot, and it's absolutely a luxury in the field. Cordless, absolutely no gas. Pass loads cordless as well, but they do use gas, and they do require cleaning. This is no maintenance. Again, this is not a flywheel. This is a internal cartridge, air cartridge inside. That's no maintenance is needed. 100 and whatever it is PSI, and it rams home the driving pin, or firing pin, whatever you want to call it. And same thing as a framing nailer. They're all work out the same, except for the pin nailer spring, I believe. So another video, but yeah, I'm not probably gonna shoot 1,100 nails to deplete the battery, but we're gonna put some nails through it and see if I can get it down to a little bit here. So, but other than that, other things I don't like about it, there's not much. I mean, it's a pretty simple tool. Yeah, yeah, if they could make it 4 pounds lighter, that'd be great. But I mean, come on, what do you guys want? This is definitely the best 15 gauge on the market right now. Milwaukee's 15 gauge is a failure. And DeWalt's is a flywheel design. Had some problems with that, but it did work. I will give it that. So let's run through some nails real quick and give you my final thoughts. All right, so we're gonna give it a try here. We got 100 nails loaded in, fresh battery right off the charger, and then I got my spares here. We got a total of 550, and we'll see. I mean, if I'll just see. If it goes down half, then I know, but I'm not expecting 1,100 nails through a battery, especially being a 3 amp hour battery. So let's get right into it. I'm not going to count the nail holes. I'm just counting the strips and then counting back from it. That's how I'm going to keep track here. So let's get right into it. All right, got ourselves a jam right here. Let's clear it and keep going. Looks like a pretty good jam, actually. Nice. But again, this comes off just like that. I can actually do it with one thumb. Boom. There you go. Let's keep going. All right, we're getting close here. See how many we can get. Jeez. All right, that's 750. This will be 850 minus whatever we don't use. That's it. All right. Try to get these out here. All right. Final count. Let's get the light over here. 831 nails. That's the final count. And she is all out. So, well, it's good to know. I mean, it says less than 11 or up to 1,100, so technically they're not lying, but I would think that was in obviously bump fire. So if you let the tool cool down, I'm sure you probably get better efficiency. So I mean, you probably get probably at least another 100 nails at least without bump fire. So I'd say it's pretty accurate for sure. I mean, that's, you know, I've never. I don't think this gun itself has had maybe 1,100 nails through it the entire time. I would definitely not say I've ever used a full battery for sure. So on a job, but absolutely fantastic tool. There's not much else as far as closing remarks. It's pretty, you can feel it. It's warm to the touch for sure. So, but it is what it is. So absolutely worth it if you're in the market for a 15 gauge nailer. These I believe go for $379 at your local Lowe's. You probably find them cheaper online. Look for them in my Amazon affiliates. That's going to be up and running pretty soon. We'll see, but it'll be in the description. Links to all the videos in this entire series in the description as well. If I've earned your subscription, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Fantastic gun. I have absolutely no qualms about it. 7.5 pounds. You know, it could be a little lighter, but it could be heavier. So I'll take what I can get for sure. And quick rundown. I already showed you all of the top part for releasing the jam we had. Anyway, you got your. See if I can get the light in here. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. There we go. Here we go. So just like all the Hitachi nailers, as far as the top ones, you've got your on and off, and you got your battery, and then you got your bump fire. And it does have, after 30 minutes, I believe, at 30 minutes, it'll turn itself off if you no use, so that helps out saving the battery. I mean, yeah, sometimes when you're picking up, you're like, oh, it's off, so you have to turn it back on. It's kind of a nuisance, but I can live with it for sure. So, again, guys, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thanks. See you in the next video.